Windmill water pumping was a very useful idea because there's not much rainfall and it was efficient and inexpensive. It worked by pulling and pushing a rod that pumps water up from a well so it is available for public use. The most used plow blade was cast iron, but they often clogged up and got earth on them. John Deere found a way to make plow blades out of steel, which was harder and smoother than cast iron. This was effective in cutting through soil. Sod houses were useful because wooden houses were hard to make because there's not many trees around. Houses were made out of a top layer of soil and grass cut and stacked to make the walls. Even the roof was often made of sod placed over wood beams. Barbed wire solved the problem of building wooden fences. Wooden fences were hard to make because there are no trees around in the barren wasteland of the West. Wheat farming. Farmers needed a crop that could withstand hot and dry summers. Wheat was used to make many foods such as bread, cereal, and other grains. Railroads were an important technological advance that made it possible to settle in the West. They could bring supplies and allow farmers to ship their crops out.
Before the steamboat, people used rafts and flatboats to travel over water. However, they could only go one way. Robert Fulton solved this problem by inventing the steamboat, which could go both upstream and downstream, making transportation of people and goods much easier. Also, transportation was much cheaper by water, so now people could travel more for less. During the Civil War, many men were injured, causing the need for painkillers. The medics resorted to anesthesia. However, it was very expensive and they couldn't afford some for everyone. This was largely due to the wasteful method of drenching a cloth and putting it over the mouth of the patient. As the war dragged on, someone needed to fix this, so then William T.G. Morton came along and cut the waste in thirds with the inhaler. This blissful invention saved the lives of many. The prairie schooner was the wagon of choice during the migration west. Weighing only 1,300 pounds, the wagon was very light and this made it an easy choice. The wheels were made to take the brunt of the rough trails of the west with iron rims around wooden wheels. Sometimes the wood would shrink and cause the iron to fall off, and this was a very big problem if you're in the middle of uncharted territories. Emily Berliner was the one who created the widely used microphone. She created it whilst trying to upgrade the speaker on the telephone. It has since then been modified in several ways to reach the now commonly known iconic sound.